Welcome guys. Welcome once again our YouTube channel Skill Tech 01, and it's a technical topic today. As you know, we have two type of topic that we cover. One is the general knowledge for the competitive exam, and another topic is the technical aspect, the technical topic. So now we are going to cover this data warehouse interview question and answer. So today we will see some important questions which are asked in interview in technical company. So let's see what are those. So first is, what is data warehouse? So data warehouse is a repository of data that is used for management decision support system. Data warehouse consists of wide variety of data that has high level of business conditions at a single point in time. In a single sentence, it's a repository of integrated information. Means information are gathered from multiple sources, multiple places, and it is integrated at a place, that is warehouse. So it's an integrated information which can be available for queries and analysis. So as per the requirement, we can use this warehouse for a user specific purpose, user specific insight. Okay. So the second is, what is business intelligence? Business intelligence, also known as DSS, means decision support system. So which refers to the technologies, applications and practices for the collection, integration and analysis of the business related information or data. Even it helps to see the data on the information itself. Number three, what is dimension table? So dimension table is a table which contain attributes of measurements stored in fact tables, which contain attributes of measurement stored in fact tables. So one is fact table which contains measures, means numeric type of values for calculation, and dimension table is something which contains attributes, and attributes measurement are contained in fact tables. So this table consists of hierarchies, categories and logic that can be used to traverse in nodes. I hope you would have understood. Number fourth, what is fact table? Fact table contains of measurement of business process, and it contains foreign keys for the dimension table. Example, if the business process is manufacturing of bricks, then average number of bricks produced by one person or machine, the measure of business process. So this measure is contained in a fact table. Then fifth one is, what are the stages of data warehousing? So there are four stages of data warehousing: offline operational database, offline data warehouse, real-time data warehouse, and integrated data warehouse. As the name signifies, integrated data warehouse, where from multiple sources data are pulled in a single place in a single source, and that is integrated data warehouse. Real-time data warehouse, where real-time information are gathered in a storage area, and that is real-time data warehouse. If you see this diagram, you will see the data warehouse. So operational system, integration layer, data warehouse and data marts. So this is the operational system: marketing, sales, ERP, SCM means supply chain management, and external data. So this is the layer where our data is stored or is collecting, means marketing, sales, ERP, SCM and external data. Then the integration layer. So through ETL we pull the data from this layer, this first layer, and this ODS staging area where we get stored all our data. Then from with the help of again ETL, extraction, transport and load, data is pulled into data warehouse, that is data vault, and then again from data vault we pull it to data mart. Okay, So we also using the ETL, and you can see it's a mart on strategic marts. Okay, so this is the process. 6.1, what is data mining? So data mining is said to be a process of analyzing the data in different dimension or perspective and summarizing into a useful information. Can be queried and retrieved the data from database in their own format. Number 7, what is OLTP? So OLTP is online transaction processing. Online transaction processing, and it is an application that modifies the data whenever it received and has large number of simultaneous users. Okay, suppose we submit the money, we deposit the money, we uh, withdraw the money, that is transaction. We purchase some item, we give money to purchase it, that's a transaction. We take back money, remaining money, that is also a transaction. So it's a transactional data, mean it's related to time, with the time it's changing. It what is OLP? OLP is abbreviated as online analytical processing, and it is said to be a system which collects, manages and processes multi-dimensional data for analysis and management purposes. So what is difference between OLTP and OLAP? Many times it is asked. So OLTP is data is from a original data source. Okay. Here data is from various data source. Number 2, for OLTP, simple queries by users, complex queries by system. Normalize a small database in OLTP. Denormalize large database. Fundamental business task. Multi-dimensional business task. Okay. What is ODS? ODS is operational data store. Operational data store, and it is a repository of real-time operational data rather than long-term trend data. So real-time data is operational data. Okay, like we are going, we rented a Ola, and then we walked into that Ola and we traveled to a place. From one place to another place we moved to it. Then the Ola app is collecting real-time data and sending to its application for further processing. So end of the journey, we find that there are a lot of information of our journey, from which time we started the journey, at which time we reached the place destination, what was the source of destination, from where we uh, uh, we uh, took the vehicle and where we left it, so who was the driver. So there are many information, so all those are real-time information. So 11 is what is difference between view and materialized view. Many times this question has been asked in the interview. So view is nothing but a virtual table. Virtual means which is not having any physical form, which takes the output of the query and can be used in place of tables. On the other hand, materialized view is nothing but an indirect access to the table data by storing the result of a query in a separate schema. Barma question. ETL is abbreviation. What is ETL? Extract, transform and load. ETL is a software which is used to read the data from a specified data source and extracts a desired subset of data. Next, it transforms the data using rules and lookup tables and convert it to desired state. Then load function is used to load the resulting data to the target database. What is VLDB? VLDB abbreviated as very large database, and its size is said to be more than 1 terabyte database. These are decision support system which is used to serve large number of users. 14th question, what is real-time data warehousing? Real-time data warehousing captures the business data whenever it occurs. I've given you the example of Ola. So when there is a business activity gets completed, the data will be available in the flow and become available for user instantly. Okay. 15. What is aggregate tables? Aggregate tables are the tables which contain the existing warehouse data which has been grouped to certain level of dimension. It is easy to retrieve data from aggregated tables than the original table which has more number of records. This tables reduces the load in the database server and increases the performance of the query. So it is the benefit of the aggregated table, reduce the load in database server and increases the performance of the query. 16 question, what is the factless fact table? A factless fact tables are the fact table which doesn't contain numeric fact column in the table. Okay. 17 question, how can we load the time dimension? Most important, time dimension are usually loaded through all possible dates in a year, and it can be done through a program. Here 100 years can be represented with one row per day. Okay, 100 years can be represented with one row per day. 18th question, what are non-addictive facts? Non-addictive facts are said to be facts that cannot be summed up for any of dimension present in the fact table. If there are changes in the dimensions, same facts can be useful. 19th question, what is confirmed fact? Confirmed fact is table which can be used across multiple data marts in combined with multiple fact tables. 20 question, what is data mart? So data mart is a specialized version of data warehousing, and it contains a snapshot of operational data that helps the business people to decide with the analysis of past trends and experiences. A data mart helps to emphasize on easy access to relevant information. So it's a subset of data warehouse data, and it meets specific requirements like past trend and experiences, helps in analysis. Okay, now move to the 21st question, what is active data warehousing? So an active data warehousing is a data warehouse that enables decision makers within a company or organization to manage customer relationship effectively and efficiently. Okay, so which enables decision makers within a company or organization to manage customer relationship effectively and efficiently, that is active data warehouse. What is difference between data warehouse and OLAP? Yani online analytical processing. Data warehouse is a place where the whole data is stored for analyzing, but OLAP is used for analyzing the data, managing aggregation, information partitioning into minor level information. So this is OLAP. What is ER diagram? So ER diagram is abbreviated as entity relationship diagram, which illustrates the interrelationship between entities in the database. This diagram shows the structure of each tables and the links between the tables. So this is the ER diagram. If we see here, let me zoom in this image. So you see apparel size is one table, product is another table, product categories is another table, product colors is another table, color is different table, categories are different table. And here you can see apparel size, size ID, size code, sort order is linked to this product table, which is having product name, product ID and other data. So you can see here, this is linked with this table, and this table is linked with product categories whereas category ID. Again, product table is linked with product colors, okay, on the basis of color ID or product color ID. Okay, and this product color table is linked to this color table where which is having more specific or detailed information of color ID, color code, name, and this product categories table is linked to category. So you can see category ID, parent category ID and category name. So this is the ER diagram. It's the entity relationship diagram. Now move to what are the key columns in fact and dimension tables. So foreign keys of dimension tables. Foreign key of dimension tables are primary keys of entity tables. Okay. Foreign keys of fact tables. Foreign keys of fact tables are the primary keys of dimension table. What is SCD? Slowly changing dimension, and it applies to the cases where record changes over time. So when record changes over time, then this SCD schemes are used. There are many SCD schemes, slowly changing dimension. The first one is, what are the types of SCD? So there are basically three types of SCD, and they are as follows. First, SCD 1, the new record replaces the original record. Okay. Second, SCD 2, a new record is added to the existing customer dimension table. Okay. And in a single row, there are two entries, one for the old one, another one for the new one. Suppose employee is Ram and its address was Lucknow initially, and now its address has changed to Delhi. Then both addresses will be there, Lucknow and Delhi. And there will be another updated column which will update on which date a particular ID or particular address is updated. Okay, so there will be old address and current address. So current address and what was the effective date. So effective date, we can know on this date the address was changed. So a new record added to the existing customer dimension table. In the SCD one, there is no old or new. If there is address Lucknow and new address is Delhi, then Delhi will replace the Lucknow. Okay. And third one is SCD, original data is modified to include a new data. So excuse me, actually I was comparing SCD1, the SCD3. Also in SCD3, what happens? The effective column is added, and there are two columns, one for the old one and another one for the new one. And in this SCD2, new record is added, means one record for Lucknow address and one record for the Delhi address. Okay. So I hope this concept will be clear. In one, original record is replaced with the new record. Okay. In the two, new record is added. New record is added to the existing customer dimension table. And in the third one, original data is modified to include new data. Now 27 question, what is bus schema? So bus schema consists of suite of confirmed dimension and standardized definition if there is a fact tables. Okay. 28. What is star schema? Star schema is nothing but a type of organizing the table in such a way that result can be retrieved from database quickly in the data warehouse environment. So this is the example of star schema, where in the middle it's a fact table and surrounding it are the dimension table. You can say dimension table, dimension table, dimension table, and dimension table. So these dimension table are connected to this fact table. Now, what is snowflake schema? Snowflake schema which has primary dimension table, means if you see here, so how it is different from the star schema. In the middle, fact table, dimension table, dimension table, dimension table, and dimension table. But these tables are primary dimension table. Again, this dimension table is linked to this dimension table and this dimension table. This dimension table has no other dimension table linked to it. This is the primary dimension table. It is linked to this second dimension table. So, but what happens here? To which one or more dimension table can be joined? Here you can say three dimensional art table are linked to this one. Okay, and here one. So these are interconnected. This one is primary dimension table for these two. The primary dimension table is the only table that can be joined with the fact table, and only the primary dimension table can be linked to this fact table. Directly we cannot link these dimension table to this fact table. These tables will be connected to this fact table through this primary dimension table. So this is the example of snowflake schema. Okay. Now what is core dimension? The core, but a dimension table which is used as dedicated for single fact table or data mart. So it's the core dimension. ठीक है. 31st, what is called data cleaning? So, and as the name itself implies that it's a self-explanatory term, cleaning of orphan records which has no parents, no previous linkages. Okay, data breaching, business rules, inconsistent data, and missing information in a database all are the bad data, and cleaning these data, get rid of all these type of data is data cleaning. What is metadata? Metadata is defined as data about the data. The metadata contains information like number of columns used, fixed width, limited width, ordering of fields, data types of the field. So all these are metadata which tells about the data itself. 33 question. What are loops in data warehousing? In data warehousing, loops are existing between the tables. If there is a loop between the tables, then the query generation will take more time and it creates ambiguity. And it is advised to avoid loop between the tables. 34th question. Whether dimension table can have numeric value? Yes, dimension table can have numeric value as they are descriptive elements of our business, which tells about the business. Okay. What is the definition of cube in data warehousing? So cubes are logical representation of multi-dimensional data. The edge of the cube has the dimension, numbers, members, and the body of the cube contains the value, data values. Okay. 36. What is called dimensional modeling? Dimensional modeling is a concept which can be used by data warehouse designers to build their own data warehouse. This model can be stored in two types of table, facts and dimension tables. Fact tables has facts and measurement of the business, and dimension table contains the context of measurement. What the measurement is, of which measurement it is contained in the dimension table. 37th, what are the types of dimensioning model? So conform dimensioning, out-triggered dimensioning, shrunken dimensioning, role-playing dimension, dimension to dimension table, junk dimension, degenerate dimension, swapple dimension, step dimension. What is surrogate key? So surrogate key is nothing but a substitute for natural primary key. It is said to be a unique identifier for each row that can be used for primary key to a table. 39th question, what is difference between ER modeling and dimensional modeling? ER modeling have logical physical model, but dimensional modeling will have only physical model. ER model is used for normalizing the OLTP database design, whereas dimensional modeling is used for denormalizing the ROLAP and MOLAP design. 40 question, what are the steps to build a data warehouse? Gathering business requirements, identifying the necessary sources, identifying the facts, defining the dimension, defining the attributes, redefine the dimension and attributes it required, organize the attribute hierarchy, define relationship, assign unique identifiers. What are different types of data warehousing? So different type data warehousing is enterprise data warehousing, operational data store, data mart. What need to be done while starting the database? So following need to be done to start the database: start an instance, mount the database, open the database. What need to be done when database is shut down? Close the database, dismount the database, shut down the instance. Can we take backup when database is open? Yes, we can take full backup when database is open. What is defined as partial backup? A partial backup is an operating system is a backup sort of full backup, and it can be done while the database is open or shut down. What is the goal of optimizer? To find the most efficient way to execute SQL statements. So it is the role of optimizer. What is execution plan? Execution plan is plan which is used to the optimizer to select the combination of steps. And 48 question, what are the approaches used by optimizer during execution plan? So there are two approaches, rule based and second cost based. 49 question, what are total tools available for ETL? Which are the ETL tools? So ETL tools are like Informatica, Data Stage, Oracle, Warehouse Builder, App Initio, and Data Junction. 50 question, what are the difference between metadata and data dictionary? So metadata is defined as data about the data, but data dictionary contain the information about the project information, graphs, AVI, NITO commands and server information. These interview questions will also help you in your uh, Viva. Okay, so I hope you would have liked this topic of data warehousing. In the further video, we will come up with the news, technical videos, some practical videos. So please put in comments for more suggestion how you like the video, what on what content you want the video. So guys, once again, I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel, that is Tech01, Skill Tech 01. So thanks to all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.